Hi there and welcome to my high intensity torture chamber. Today is going to be the third video of 3 videos of my 3-way split. First video you could see me training my chest, shoulders, triceps. Second video was last week. Train my back, my traps and my biceps. And today I'm going to train my legs, quads, hamstrings, calves, but I'm not going to see this in my this video because this time I'm not going to train it. I train my abs again, I train my calves and my abs every other workout. So it's not with every leg exercise I'm going to do my calves. No, I have a 3-way split. So one time is going to be calves, second workout is going to be my abs, third workout my calves again, and so forth and so forth and so forth and so forth. And I feel this is going to be great. I mean, it's I do this now for a while, and I feel that with the calves and the abs you can train it a little bit more often than the other exercises, the other muscle groups. So I'm going to try this out for a while and see where we're going and how it goes. So today legs. First exercise is going to be a squat. Oh, by the way, this whole workout, my whole leg workout is only with rubber bands at this moment. I used to train and do the squat with the lever arm, but I bought heavier band, still get 2 a little lighter. So I'm going to use them to do the squats. See how that goes. So first exercise is going to be the squat. Going to be the front squat. Going to see how I'm going to do that. Second exercise, lying leg curl. Lying leg curl. Third exercise is going to be leg extension. Yes, leg extension with rubber bands. And fourth exercise is again another hamstring exercise. Why 2 hamstring exercises? Well, because I feel that when I'm doing the lying leg curl with rubber bands, there is not enough tension from the beginning. So when you're lying, I have a very good peak contraction, but with the rubber bands, the pulling, this last part is not so much on the lower part of the, if this is my hamstring, yeah, you can see my hamstring is exactly the same as the biceps. It works exactly the same. Train it about the same. And then with the peak contraction I have very good tension, but on the stretch position, near the stretch position, because of the angle, there's not so much tension on this part. So that's why after the leg extension I'm going to do a standing leg curl, and this is actually the opposite. With contracted position there's not so much contraction, yeah, but at this part there's much more. So I hope with combining these two I have a perfect leg curl. So that's it. So we're going to do the exercises. Well, let's start with the squat, yeah? So, as I already stated, I want to try and do all my leg exercises with rubber bands. And before I was training my legs with the squat, I did with a lever arm that I made myself. And but now I bought this rubber band and some old scale that I'm using to stand on. I'm going to have an X3 workout for poor people. I mean, if you saw the prices of the X3 bar, the equipment with 3 bands that are lighter than this one, and with a plate, only you get extra is a bar that in my opinion can be duplicated with just a normal bar or a piece of iron, or maybe even a thick broomstick. Depends on how thick the wood is, so it doesn't break in your face. Yeah, so this is actually the X3 version for poor people. The scale I bought for €2. It's how much? $3, $2.50 in a second-hand shop. It doesn't work anymore because you don't need it to work. Really, it's not necessary, but it's very good placing for your feet. The band is going to be placed under it. You stand under it. Place the bands in front of your shoulders. And you have a nice front squat. This is the plan for the squat. So let's do the set. Second exercise is going to be the lying leg curl. I have here in the bottom, I have an attachment. Here my bands with these straps. These straps are going around my ankles, so I can pull very nicely with my hamstring, curl the weight up and have a very good contraction. Especially, the peak contraction is very hard with this exercise, with this lying one. I'm a little bit playing around with tilting my legs a little bit so the angle becomes a little bit more steep. Did this for a few times now. I do try how it feels without the cushion under my upper legs. Just see how that feels, how the peak contraction is then, because it's a little bit of an awkward hold what I have, like the angle of my legs. It's a little bit awkward, but just have to see, because I'm doing also of course the standing leg curl, so it gives me the other angle. So I think with these two exercises will be great for development of my hamstrings, what are a little bit lacking. So let's try it. Next exercise is going to be the leg extension, and as you saw already with the leg curl, I have a low attachment, and with the leg extension, because of the angle, I have a high attachment. This way I have a very good stretch in my quad and a very good extended position with a full contracted muscle. So last leg exercise, going to do the standing leg curl, and the standing leg curl I'm going to do with a low attachment, same as the lying one, and I do the standing one. No attachments plus the ankle attachment. As you could see maybe also with the other exercises what I use with rubber bands. When I go for the negative, the last negative, I'm not going to just do 30-second slow. And that's because with this rubber bands there's not an equal tension. So in the beginning of the stretch, when the peak contraction, you have the most resistance. Then the resistance gets less and less and less, and of course as you fatigue, that should be a little bit in balance, but with these rubber bands it's not. Anyway, this is how I feel it. So what I do is divide the last 30 seconds into 3 parts. So I let go from a peak contraction for about 10 seconds, then I'm trying to lift the weight again. Lift the weight, lift my leg, lift whatever. Try to put stretch again on this rubber band. It should be impossible. If it's possible, go as far as you can. And then again for the next 10 seconds I do again the same trick. Stop, try to raise my leg or my arm or whatever I'm doing. And then for the last 10 seconds do exactly the same. These are called omni contractions. And they're from Meijer, so you can use the same tricks for every high intensity training you want. So I'm using that trick with the rubber bands, and I like it very much.